And then my term broke boys, I call them the broke boys club on my TikTok because I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about if they're mentally broke. I am a aerospace engineer. I go straight to Google, type in aerospace engineer salary. 200,000 a year? Great. That's in my income range.
It's so funny that you call us nanny, vulnerable, doormat, stuff like that, when we are actually not.
We are no better than you, I can say that. But you just got an attitude.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Now, before I get into it, I ask that you guys please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to click the notification bell to ensure that you get my videos as soon as I release them. I'm not going to hold you up. Let's get into it. Now, today, guys, you probably have seen this woman's video before, and this is pretty much going to explain why guys are making a dash and why guys are getting up the cash to make the dash. But let's get right into it. You guys are going to know who this lady is. Let's go.
Stop dating broke boys who have no ambition, who are not working hard, who are not going anywhere. I mean, and then my term broke boys, I call them the broke boys club on my TikTok because I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about if they're mentally broke, they're...
Guys, this is exactly why guys are leaving by the boatloads, or should I say plane loads, right? Because that's how we leave in the plane loads. And this is how it's gotten in the West. Women like this, and I hate to point that out, right? And it's not just black women like this. It's all women like this have gotten demanding. And what's happened is they want the guys, say for instance, some guys are leaving that can get women, but even the guys that couldn't get women, right? Because they weren't the thug or whatever it may be, to settle, right? And then they're comparing that, the guys that are not broke boys, because the guys that are leaving are not broke boys at all, right? And they're comparing the guys that are not to the guys who are, right? And that's just dead wrong. But let's keep going.
Emotionally broke. Like their whole mindset, they're so stuck in their bitterness for women because of whatever woman hurt them in the past that it's keeping them mentally blocked from moving forward in their own goals and their own life.
See, nothing is holding us back, right?
He won't hold me back.
Nothing at all. I mean, guys have made the decision. They said, you know what? I'm going to leave.
Travel each and every highway.
I'm just done with it. And the crazy thing is, I've been championing this for years.
I did it my way.
It's just that now, when I started talking, so guys in these other communities have started loading up and saying, you know what? Let's talk about it. So now I'm talking about it. But anyway, I got another one from her, guys. And I'm also going to share the video. Actually, here's that video right now. This is her, once again, what she has to say. And I just want to show you guys the entitlement.
This is how you avoid dating broke boys. Don't date broke boys. They just stress you out. Number one, when I meet a guy and he wants to ask me out on a date, I say, okay, where are you from? What do you do? I am a aerospace engineer. I go straight to Google, type in aerospace engineer salary. 200,000 a year? Great. That's in my income range.
I can respect the argument with your mama, but guys are not arguing, right? Now, guys, it's not even the fact that she said that, because I mean, of course I'm not going out with a woman, I'm married. But if I'm in that position to do it, I don't mind paying. Most guys don't mind paying, right? At least she's not one of the ones that are saying, hey, I don't need you to pay for my dinner. Guys, you really should just run from those women. But still, this is the mindset. This is the mindset, and guys are done with this mindset. Guys are. And I'm going to tell you why guys are done. Because you get this, right? You get this back home, and this is what you get when you leave.
Income range for guys that I date. Now, if he comes and says that he works at McDonald's, no shade, you just don't make enough to date me. And that's okay. There's a girl out there for you. It's just not me.
She is perfect.
Number 3, check his living situation. Does he have his own place, or does he still live with his mom in his mom's basement? Very important. Another thing, does he have an actual bed, elevated off the floor so you're not breathing dust? Does he have more than one pillow? Does he have blankets? Or do you walk into his room and he has one mattress laying on the floor with one stained pillow? Ew, gross. If you can't afford to pay your own rent, how can you afford to pay my rent? No.
Now, that's what's happening back home, and then women are talking about us. And this is what women on this side of the world have to say about it.
Hi, good morning. So I woke up with all these videos of women attacking the passport bros. Oh, wait, let me just take a sip of the coffee that my passport boyfriend made me. It's good. As I was saying, when you really don't care why they had to fly abroad to find a wife, a girlfriend, then why are you making all these hate videos? If you don't care at all, why are you reacting that way? You girls making these content, saying all these nasty words against the women who were brought by the Western guy to their countries is just an example why they don't want you.
He's right.
It's so funny that you call us nanny, vulnerable, doormat, stuff like that, when we are actually not. Most of us are independent and smart. But being independent doesn't necessarily mean that you won't need a boyfriend, that you won't need a partner. Isn't it so nice that even if you're independent, you have someone that does things for you, makes life easier, makes life happier, right? The thing is, you're not just attacking the man, but also us when we didn't do anything.
Is she right?
It's not our fault that they chose us over you. Why don't you try to be nicer? Try to care. Try to be considerate. No, we are not doormats or nanny. Yeah, we cook. We do the cleaning. Is that even a big deal? I love cooking for him. I love cleaning up the house for him. And he loves paying for my bills. So it's like the same. It's not being a nanny or being submissive, but it's equal. As much as I care for my partner, he cares for me the same, or maybe even more. My partner does the laundry, does the dishes, and I do the cooking, and then I do the folding. It's like 50-50. We are no better than you, I can say that, but you just got an attitude. We didn't get a degree to become slave for white men or black men. This is just how we are raised. It is our culture to take care of a man. If it doesn't apply to you, we can't do anything about it. But attacking these men and us will never be pleasant. Just so you know, the more you hate us, the more you say nasty thing about us, it makes them more interested on getting one of us. Okay, good morning.
And that's true, guys. That's true what she said. And also, the more and more women hate, the more and more guys are saying, I think it's about time for me to go. You see it all the time in the comments. Guys are saying, hey, you know what? I didn't think I was going to go before, but now, oh, yeah, I really want to go. Because guys already know it's horrible back home, right? And even certain women have said it. Certain women that are wise enough in the States, they've said these women are raised to be that way, right? Where back home, a lot of times women are told not to be feminine, told to not thank a guy for holding the door for them. Do you know how many times women do that? Oh, you open a door for a woman, and they're like, don't hold it open for me. Like, man. And women even talking about that back home. But guys, it's gotten really ridiculous. And instead of guys just talking, right? Guys just started leaving. And guys are leaving in droves. And Fem Sapien said it best. He said, no guys are coming from the east, coming to the west to marry us in droves, or be with us in droves. But guys are leaving in droves. That says something, right? So instead of fighting with us, reason with us, not apologize to us. We don't need apologies, right? Just work on yourself. Work on yourself. Say, you know what? Let me reevaluate and see why I may be having issues with getting a man or keeping a man, or, you know, work on yourself. Because that's what men have done. And women all the time say men need to get therapy and all that stuff. This is our therapy. Think about it. Men have taken the time alone and said, you know what? I'm going to stack these chips. I heard from Jay over there in the Philippines it's like this. Or I heard from this guy over here it's like this. Right? Or I heard from Zoom in Thailand, in Thailand it's like this. Or I heard from this person in this country it's like this. So guys have been taking heed to that for years. Right? Quietly. Now the revolution has begun, and it didn't just start, it's been happening. But anyway, guys, I don't know what's going on. Women thinking they're supposed to get their way or they're entitled to something they really don't deserve. One thing I do know, there's definitely more to life than that.